On YouTube, I can see you there. I can see Van Man. I can see Jacobson. Jacobson said you can hear me. So if you can hear me on YouTube, just put a 1 in the chat. A 1 in the chat. If you can hear me on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, a 1 in the chat. Great, great, great. And yeah, so for those of you here with me on Zoom, I'm happy you already can hear me. Now, let's get moving. Today is a day to get ready for graduation ceremony. So graduation ceremony is on next week Thursday. Next week Thursday. So next week Thursday is the graduation and going to hold in Port Harcourt. So all the 2022 LiveWIRE beneficiaries there for the graduation. And for any reason you cannot make it, of course, remember that LiveWIRE is a program that you are given the opportunity to be able to express yourself. So if for any reason you are outside Port Harcourt, if for any reason you are outside Port Harcourt and you cannot make it to this event, please, all you need to do is just to indicate that you cannot make it. That is all you need to do. You have to formalize it. You have to send in an official email through the email that we'll be using to communicate to you. Send in an official email and let us know that you cannot make it to the ceremony. Please don't assume that we should know. Don't assume that we should know, please. Don't assume that we should know. Make it official, make it formal, write to us. This is very important information. I won't want to go into the details why you need to let us know, but just know that if you cannot make it, you cannot make it, please let us know you cannot make it, okay? Now, for those of you who are in Port Harcourt, of course, you are expected to be in the program. And for wherever you're coming from, we have already said that you have to plan for your logistics. If you need to sleep over in Port Harcourt, if you're coming from outside Port Harcourt, you need to plan for your accommodation, plan for your transportation. Yeah, we have already mentioned that previously. So I'm just repeating that to let you know that, yes, that is exactly the position. That is exactly how this is going to run. Now, if you have plans to showcase, what I mean by that is you have products that you would like to let the world know. You have plans to be able to show your products. Please, it's very easy. Get across to us at 8. We'll give you the opportunity to showcase your goods. It's just a display. It's just to be able to let the world know what you have. So it is not a situation where you need to carry your whole stock. No, but it's just for you to be able to bring a sample of what you are into, to be able to show the world what you've got. So that's what it's all about. That's what it is all about. So if you have to showcase your products, just let us know. Let us know. Now, yeah, so if you also want to bring in a guest, you have a loved one you want to bring, you have a friend you want to bring, you're entitled to one person, but it's not compulsory. If you don't want to bring anybody, no problem. But if you want to bring in somebody, just one person, you are entitled to just one person that you're entitled to. So, but you need to communicate. That means you need to send in the name of that person, because the venue we're using for this program is a venue that is Shell Residential Area in Port Harcourt, Shell RA. For those of you who know Port Harcourt very well, you will know Shell RA. Now, that venue, there's a lot of procedure in terms of assessing it. So if you're going to come in, people need to know in advance. That's why we were saying, send the name of your guests if you have any, but it's not compulsory you must bring a guest. But if you want to bring a guest, you're entitled to one person. So you let us know who the one person is, and then we'll be able to bring in that one person. Okay, so I have some of you here on Zoom. I can see you, Glory Ekan. I can see you, Peter Kinsley. I can see you, Amarachi Achigamonye. And I can see you, Investor X. It would be great if you can put in your name so we'll actually be able to capture that name properly. Now, so we progress. So if you have any question concerning the graduation, any question concerning displaying your goods, any question concerning bringing in your guests, any question concerning the prize, I'll come to the prize. But if you have any question on what I've just said now, please, you are free to ask the question at this time and I'll be able to take it. So the floor is open. Let me know if you have a question. Okay, Amarachi Achigamonye, I can see you. Amarachi, I can see you. I can see you. Would you want to show us what is going on in your business, Amarachi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead. Yes, we can hear you. Just go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
I am currently at the phone. My business is still coming and okay. So I don't know whether you've seen the phone.
We can see your video, but the audio is wobbling. Your audio is wobbling. We can hear you, but it's just that we are having difficulty making out what you're saying, but we can hear you. So I believe the audio issue might be as a result of network. Might be as a result of network, but we can see your video and we can also hear sound from your end. Okay, so I guess Amarachi is having network issues there. I guess she's having network issues there. So if there's any other person who...
I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. So Amarachi, is that your fish pond? Network is really poor where Amarachi is. Network is really, really, really poor. Network is really poor. Okay, if there's any other person on the call who is ready to talk with us, who is ready to say something, who is ready to ask questions, who is ready to showcase, the person can go ahead. Any other person who is ready on the call can go ahead. Amaki seems to be having a poor network situation.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, DK. I can hear you. Good DK, good morning.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, DK Clement Christian. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I may not be able to display because my work is intellectual property. I'm working on an application that would link house owners and house seekers. The registration of real estate and take application so far. That's why I can't really display, but I sent to you earlier I sent a mail, like the user interface of the app is almost ready. It's almost ready, the user interface, which is the front end of the application. The front end of the application means the place where we can see, the place where like viewers, once you download the application, the display that you can see. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Hello?
Yes, you say is a place where
It's the display. You know, in search, in applications and this thing, they have the front end and the back end.
yes.
The front end is the place where we can see the display, the fonts and the colors and everything. Then the back end is where the coding is being done.
So are you into front end or back end?
We are doing both. The app will consist of both, but for now, the front end is ready.
Oh,
ready,
okay,
but,
okay.
Yes, but I'm so sorry that I cannot really display here because it's,
okay, but
software.
Confirm that. Are you saying you're developing an app or a website or an app? We're trying to get you clearly. Are you developing an app?
An application, an app that can be downloaded on Android and iPhone that can be downloaded an app.
Okay, 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 okay. So if the front end is ready and you're able to do something like a sort of screenshot of the front end, that would be fine. Yeah, we may look at that. Yeah, we may look at that if you have something like that. But if it's not something you can do now, no problem, no problem. At least you have told us that you are developing an app. Yeah, so that's fine.
Is there a place I can post picture? Like, can I post a picture on this Zoom here?
Yeah. You can. You mean, sorry?
Okay. I've not done it before, but if you say I can, let me try and see if I can send something. I want to send the picture now.
Oh, no problem. So you can do something like sharing your screen. Sharing your screen, yeah.
Okay, sharing. I can share my screen. I don't really know how to.
Yes, if you have the app, right? If you have the interface and you are able to share your screen to show us the interface, that's fine. But if not, no problem. It's not really a problem. I'm only saying whatever is possible you are able to do now will be fine.
Okay, let me just try and see if I can do something else. I'll get back to you.
Okay, so that's lovely. Okay, thank you, DK. Thank you. Earlier on, we were also in touch with Amarachi. Amarachi wanted to show us her fish pond, but unfortunately, the networking her location was not so friendly to her. So she wasn't able to really do that, but it's fine. So, okay, Amarachi is coming back again. She went off, she's coming back again. Okay, so I can see you, Glory Econ. I can see you, Peter Kingsley. Any of you that would like to share anything with us, you can just let us know and we'll give you the floor and you're able to do that. Okay, DK has shared a file. DK has shared a file. Let me see if I can open it. Then I can share my screen. We can look at it. and we can take it from there. Okay, so while we wait for that to happen, I also like to let you know that okay, so okay, let me share DK's stuff. Okay, so DK, we have your interface on the screen now. So go ahead and talk to us about it. Walk us through what you have done.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you see the screen? We have what you sent on the screen now. So talk to us about it.
Yes, I can see it. Okay, thank you for this. Like, I never knew this was possible, but this is nice. This is very nice. Okay, the name of the app is Apartment 247. It's a real estate app. Like, I don't know if you know the Bolt app. Bolt app is for cars. Like, Bolt app is for cars. When you want to go out, you just sit at home and book your ride. Then your car comes to you. Then this Apartment 247 is for houses. Imagine Bolt app for houses. This one now, you can sit at your convenience anywhere you are. Then come online, you log in, you sign up. Once you sign up, you either sign up as a house owner or as a house seeker. That's someone who is looking for an accommodation. If you are a house owner, you'll be given the platform to, after verification and registration, you post your houses, like all the vacant houses, the location of the houses, and the description of the houses. So house seekers come in, and you are able to get an accommodation just with your phone. Once you see the house and you're fine with it, then all you need to do is just to click that you want the house. Then our correspondent is going to take you to the place to ensure that it's exactly the same way you saw it. And once it's confirmed, then you make the payment. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, DK, I'd like to ask you a question. I remember the training, and you mentioned it. Yes, you have come this far. Just to ask the question, do you have any billboard or signpost in Port Harcourt? I think I've seen something that has.
Hello?
Has your logo. So I'm just trying to remember if it's exactly the same thing. Hello, DK.
I'm
okay.
difficult to hear.
Okay, I'm asking, do you have your signage anywhere?
Hello?
Where in Port Harcourt town? I'm just trying to reconfirm if what I've seen on the road is from you, because it appears I've seen something like that looks like if it's yours.
Okay, no, not yet. I don't have a signage from Port Harcourt yet. I don't have a signage yet.
Okay, lovely. That's fine. So at the moment, I'm happy that you've been able to come to this point in the development of your idea and of your app. So this looks good. So talk to us. So that means you're going to sign up house owners in as many places as possible. Confirm that.
Yes, sir. Like the app is, before when I first started, like I was thinking it was going to be just for Port Harcourt. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, when I first started, I was thinking it was going to be just Port Harcourt, but as time went on, we grew bigger. They were like, it should be the whole of Nigeria since it's an application.
Okay.
And since it can be downloaded, like you now on your phone, you can just download it from Play Store, like just the way you have normal WhatsApp and other things in your phone. So what we are going to do the moment the app is launched, we get house owners and agents and house owners and agents and maybe apartments and sheets, all that are up for sale or rent, even land, everything that involves real estate, even land. So the moment the registration is complete, then we put it up on our platform. Once it's put up on our platform, anybody can come and buy or rent.
Yeah. So talk to us, DK. This concept now at the point where you are, what is it that are you the one coding yourself, or you have a team that you're working with in coding this particular app?
I have a team I'm working with that is coding.
Okay, that's lovely. That's lovely. Okay, that's fine. So I'm happy you're making progress, and we look forward to sending people to come use your app, directing them to use your app, sharing it when it's ready. So keep us posted as we move along. This is lovely. Is a good idea. Is a good idea. So keep us posted as we keep moving. I'm sure that we'll be able to help you do massive promotion when you're ready. Since many people, of course, see our platforms, I'm sure a lot of people will even see the little you have shared. And then who knows, maybe there might also be people who might be willing to also work with you, maybe as investors or, in your other capacity. So keep the flag flying. Congratulations. We are happy to have heard from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. I can see that you're back, DK Amarachi. I can see that you're back. So, I said not DK, sorry, Amarachi Achigamonye. Sorry, I was mixing up your two names, DK and Amarachi. That's fine. So, Amarachi, do you want to talk to us now? Is your connection better? Go ahead if you can hear me.
I'm at the place where and then I have some poetry as well. The network. I don't know if it's actually located in, I'm not saying where the pond is, so but I have to come down to be able to showcase what has been going on. In my absence, I still have people that are taking care of the fish. And if you look at it, I don't know if you check the fish, it was stocked in but look at their can you
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Your audio is dragging, and I know it's your network around. Just for us to see, that will be fine if you can move your phone around. But your audio is dragging. So, Glory, You also said you want to showcase Glory.
Yes,
Glory, are you?
they can come up with the surface.
Hello, Glory, are you there?
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So yeah, and I can also see you.
That's to show where I do my stuff. I'm into the sale of food stuff. What I do currently is to dry fish and sell. I have this manual oven that can easily be closed after setting it up. So apart from this, this helps me to dry fish for my own personal use for sale, and also if other people have let's say those people that have the fish pond want to clear up their fish pond, they can also bring it for me to process for them. And apart from that too, I also have crayfish. I sell crayfish. I don't know if you can see just this a pack of it. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you. We can hear you, Glory. I can hear you.
Okay. It looks like Glory is having some issues as well, but that's fine. So
So can you hear me?
yeah, any other
I think it is
person that
network.
is willing already can take it out from here. Oh yes, you're back now. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was also trying to show the crayfish I also sell. This is a pack of it. A pack of crayfish. We also sell crayfish, and this is like the sample of the catfish that we just dried.
But we are not seeing your video now, but we're hearing you. But we're not seeing your video now.
I don't know if it's my video is still on.
Okay.
Can you see it right now?
Just hold on. No, it's just blank. I can see you, but your video is blank. But it's not a problem because we saw it earlier. We saw your oven earlier. You have layers of fish in it. So go ahead, just explain how it works.
Okay. The way it works is we dry fish for people. That's what we really do. We also buy for ourselves and dry in case someone needs the already dried one. And we dry it to export standard such that it cannot spoil after some period of time. And apart from that too, not just fish that we dry, we also dry snails too that we also sell. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of
at the moment
dark.
your video is not transmitting at the moment. Okay, I think it's back now.
Okay.
It's back now.
Is it back?
Looks like it's off again, but go ahead. I think I was getting the explanation you were making. So people bring fish and you dry for them, right?
Yes, we dry for them depending on how they want it. And we also buy
from fish pond to also dry for ourselves to sell.
Okay.
We buy from fish from different, yes, from fish ponds to also dry to sell. While if other people have the fresh one, they can also bring it for us to dry for them. Then we also sell crayfish. Crayfish, we sell it in bags and in retail. If you cannot see the picture, the video, since you cannot see the video, I wanted to show a pack of crayfish that I've already cleaned, and it's for somebody, a customer, including dried snails. Yes.
Where is
Basically,
this business located? Where is your business located?
Here in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Here in Port Harcourt, NTA Road.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So,
yes, here in Port Harcourt.
Were you into this business previously before the LiveWIRE training, or you started it after the LiveWIRE training?
I started the business in a little way before the LiveWIRE training. Then, after the first tranche of the payment was made, I had to include things to eat. I had to include other things to eat, like the snails, buying of snails and drying them for customers. I saw that the market was not, a lot of people were not into that, and the request was also high. So since I had the opportunity to buy, and I also have an oven, I decided to go into it. So the money helped me to get this snail and some other things too.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So if you are to get the second tranche payment, where will you channel it to?
I'll also channel it to the business, because the business requires money. The economy today is kind of shaky. So I'll also
what I'm actually asking is, I know you will channel into the business. What I'm asking is, are you going to buy another dryer, or will you use it to buy more stock for drying? That's exactly what I'm asking.
Okay. I'll use it to get more stock. Then, apart from getting more stock, the packaging equipment, I'll use it to also enhance the things I use to package it, so that yes.
Oh, that's fine. So, well, that's interesting. It's fine having you tell us about this particular area you've gone into. So, from your experience so far, you're saying that the demand is high. Is it demand from those who are bringing for you to sell and selling and drying and selling?
The demand for both. Demand for people who request for the items, depending on how well you package the items, and also the demand for those who want to dry. Like, a lot of people go into fish farming today. Like, I had someone recently, he's into fish farming, and he just called me and told me that he doesn't know what's happening to his fishes, that he has been feeding the fish very well, doing everything, but that he noticed that the fish is not growing, and if he allows that fish for some time, that is going to die. So what he did was to contact me, then to bring those fishes down so that I could dry for him. So demands like that are also coming soon.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I can understand what you're saying now. With a lot of people into fish farming, there will always be need to dry. Yes, I understand it now. But when they dry, do they make more profit from it than selling it live?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I mean, if they dry, do they make more profit from drying and selling?
If they get more profits from drying and selling.
Yes. Do they make more profit from drying and selling?
There is profit in it. There is profit in it.
No,
That is why.
see what I'm asking. I'm trying to understand what is fueling your own demand.
Okay.
I mean, so people are bringing for you to dry. So
Yes.
I'm asking, when they bring to you, they dry it, they now sell it. Do they make more profit in that process for themselves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
As compared to harvesting and selling right away.
They also make profits when they harvest and sell away, but they don't want to have any loss. When they see that, when they notice that the fish is becoming weak or it's not doing well, they prefer to come and dry them so that they won't have losses.
Okay, so what will you say is the challenge you have seen in this part of this particular point in the value chain where you have positioned yourself? What will you say is the challenge you have faced so far, and what are you looking at doing differently?
Well, the challenge is that the price of things is not stable.
Mm-hmm.
Prices are not stable at all. For example, just an aspect of my business, the drying aspect. There is no too much challenge when it comes to that, because you just have to do with cleaning of the fish, spicing it, and then drying it.
Okay.
The only thing I use to dry it is the charcoal. Prices of this charcoal that they sell in bags are not always the same. The price keep increasing. Then apart from that too, since I sell crayfish in bags and retail, the price is also something else. The increase this week, the price might come down. The next week, you see that the price will skyrocket. It will go up. So that's another challenge that I face in the business. But as for any of my items to get spoiled, no, it doesn't, because of the oven that I have. It doesn't get spoiled. So if I get fish, even if I buy fish from the market that is not well dried, the first thing I do is to dry it very well so that it remains very fresh for my customers.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. So the major inputs that you are battling with in terms of prices is your charcoal that you use to power your dry machine.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. At least we've been able to have a little more idea about your business. So are you looking at, in terms of, if you have more resources and you want to expand, what will you expand into?
What I'll expand into, I don't think I understand the question.
No, I mean, if you have more money and you're looking at expanding your business at the moment,
Okay.
what are the things or the areas you would like to expand into as a way of growing your business?
Okay. If I have more money, I'll have to get more fishes to dry for myself for sale. Then I'll also like to get snail. A lot of people buy snails for export, dried snails. So I'd like to also get that, because a bag of snail is very expensive right now. So, but that's what people really need. If they see it, they will get it. So I would like to also expand into that with the crayfish and others. So.
Oh, lovely, lovely. So just to let you know, some of your colleagues are praising your work. Yeah, I can see Gift Solomon is saying that nice work you do, Glory, more sales. So yeah, your colleague Gift Solomon is praising your work and of course
Thank you
wishing you
very
well.
much.
Yeah, so okay, thank you so much, Glory. We have gotten a little idea, a little peek into your business. That's lovely. We thank you. Now, I like to address all your colleagues, LiveWIRE beneficiaries for 2022. So next week, Thursday, we're having the graduation. As part of the graduation ceremony, we're also going to give present prize to one of the beneficiaries. They're actually categories. So one beneficiary from each training center. So we had training centers in Port Harcourt, training center in Yenegua, training center in Warri. So one beneficiary from each training center who is doing well, who is outstanding. And what is our definition of outstanding? Yeah, for some time now, we've been interacting with all of you. We've gotten a little idea about what you're doing. And so these are some of the things we're using as criteria to be able to assess the level of growth you have experienced in your business. And those of you who have started, you have bought one thing or the other, you have grown here and there, you have added a little thing here and there. Or those of you who started before the training, but after the training, you have been able to expand. So all of these things are what we're looking at in terms of being able to assess your performance. Then we'll also have an overall best, amongst all of you LiveWIRE beneficiaries for 2022. So these are part of the things that will feature during the graduation ceremony. And then this graduation ceremony is also part of the celebration of 20 years of LiveWIRE in Nigeria, 20-year anniversary of LiveWIRE in Nigeria. So this graduation ceremony is also part of it. Now, there will also be opportunity, like I mentioned earlier, for people to showcase their business. So if you have things you want to exhibit, you want to showcase, you just let us know. Because of space, we advise that you do not bring too many items, but just a little to show people what you have, what you're doing. So that will be fine. So these are some of the major highlights that will feature in this particular graduation ceremony. So that was the question Kingsley Peters asked. He asked if I could give more highlights of the event. So these are the major highlights of that ceremony. And so when you are coming, like we have already told you, please just dress smart native, the kind of outfit that you can use, like if you have an exhibition that will also help you to be free to be able to work. So we don't expect you to deck yourselves with clothing so much that you become inconvenient. So just dress smartly in any native attire, something that you can work with if you have to do some things at the venue. So that's what we mean by smart native. So and I've mentioned about bringing a guest, what you need to do. Let us know who the persons are. I think that those of you who responded are the people we know that want to bring guests. We announced it and some of you responded. So those are the people we know that want to bring guests. But if for any reason you didn't respond and you want to respond now, please, that means you're already behind time, and maybe there might be a concession. Yeah, I don't know, but that's it. So whatever you're going to bring to showcase, you need to tell us in advance, because all of these things will be tabled together, and the mail will be sent to the authorities so that they will know what they are expecting. You know, security is an issue all over the country at the moment. So that's why we are making all of this, giving you all of this information. So there are no surprises. Whatever you are bringing, you have to declare it in advance. So you have to let us know what you're bringing, so that it will be part of the information we are giving out to them. And when you come to the venue, you have to declare what you have. That means at the gate, you will indicate what you have, so that you will also be allowed to live with it when you are leaving. So all of these things are, information we think that you will need to work with. So it's been a nice time having all of you around. I see you, Vanman. I see you, Goswill Jacobson. I see you, Kingsley Ayo. I see you, Gibbs Solomon. I see you, Favor Honorio Barry Favor Ruru Favor. I see you. I see all of you, and I'm looking forward to also meeting with you during the graduation ceremony. And if you cannot make it, especially those who are outside Port Harcourt, you cannot make it for any reason, do an official mail. Some people have already done that, so we have taken note of that. Well, you know that everything about LiveWIRE is about records, is about because everything forms part of the overall assessments. And so those of you who have been featuring on this weekly program, we have been taking notes. They are all part of the assessments. And we're also going to use it as we prepare for the second tranche for you. So these are all of it. So thank you so much. If there is no further question, so that is what we have today. So today we have seen Glory Ekang, who is into fish drying business because she's drying fish, drying other things as well. So we have seen Glory today. Yeah, we've also seen Amarachi. Amarachi has also have her fish farm business. Though network was an issue, we couldn't really get much. We have also seen DK, who is developing an app that will be like he described it, like when you think of boats and taxi business, you would think of DK's app and house renting business. So these are all of the innovations we have seen today coming from all of you. So it's been wonderful. Before we call it a day, is there any other person that have something you want to say or share with us, or so that we can, because we are about wrapping up for today? Any other person? Okay, so we assume that there is no other person. We assume there is no other. I can see Joy Ogundu. Joy Ogundu. Do you want to talk with us, Joy? Amarachi, I can see your video now. I see your video now, Amarachi. I see your video now. Do you want to take us around with your video? If you want to take us around with your video, Amarachi, that will be fine. You can just move around, show us what you are, what you have, what you're doing. That will be fine. So this is Amarachi's farm. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Amarachi. Joy Ogundu, do you want to tell us anything Okay, in the absence of further conversation, we are calling it a day for today. Okay, Joy is saying that network is poor where she is. No problem, no problem. No problem. We thank all of you. You are doing well. We pray for you that you continue to do better. So till when we meet again on Tuesday, those who couldn't show what they have today, we can show it on Tuesday. All of our conversations, interactions, exhibitions, and everything is all part of the assessment, so that as we progress, we know those who are ready for physical visit for the second tranche. And as we move into the graduation ceremony, we look forward to seeing all of you physically. All right, God bless you. We wish you well. Continue to do your best, and you will continue to make progress. So it's bye from us from here. And thank you for participating. Thank you. Yeah, I see you, DK. Yes, yeah. You say it was a wonderful opportunity. No problem, DK. We're happy with what you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep flying. All right. Thank you all. It's bye from us for today. This is where we draw the curtain. All right, Joy.